Well, hey guys,
Hi there.
it has been a while.
Hi there. Zoe says hi.
With all the events, it seems like it's been forever.
Half a year at least, right?
Yeah, at least half a year. We had to look up on the channel to see the last time we talked to you, and I think it was West Palm, which was a fun place. But we left. Here we go. I got it all together now. We left West Palm, and we got to Pompano. And we anchored out in this
Right.
really nice anchorage. And let's see, woke up the next morning and I was going to charge the batteries and things like that. Well, the engine cranked over, but the starter wouldn't stop. So typically what that means is bad starter or bad solenoid. I just know that from the past. Lucky me, but that's something I can't fix. I don't have electrical stuff and all that. So, called Cito again.
Called Cito,
Love
our
that
valet
parking. And they came and got us. And we went to a very expensive marina
We did
that
find a marina.
we
one
won't
slip.
name
No.
because the guy was very nice.
Yes.
But the facility was very not nice.
It was.
But it was extremely expensive.
Yeah.
So we're just going to leave that out.
Think of the worst gas station
Yeah.
bathroom you've been in.
Yeah, pretty bad.
And they
Pretty
had
bad.
two of them
Yeah.
with showers, and
Yeah.
that was for like, what, 100 slips?
Yeah, something
And
like
these
that.
boats were huge.
Yeah,
I mean,
you-
they were really expensive.
Anyway, I don't want to
But-
harp on that too much,
No.
because
Yeah, it is what
yeah.
it is.
But we found a great mechanic. He came right over on.
Yes, he did.
I called him on Saturday when we got in. He came over first thing Monday morning, had the part, and installed it Tuesday morning. New solenoid, bam, things started right up, and we went right to
Lake Sylvia,
Lake Sylvia, where we're sitting
which is Fort Lauderdale.
here, which is Fort Lauderdale, and this is really nice, and
It is.
people wave, and it's it's obviously a very fluent area, but people are happy to be here.
And so we made our goal. We're within 11 minutes Uber ride to the airport, and
Yeah.
I go to Minneapolis to see my kids tomorrow. So I'm really excited. Today we scoped out a plan of where you're going to drop me off.
Yeah, only next to $40 million yachts, but they don't seem to mind.
We
so
found a random ladder
Yeah.
that I could climb up.
if you want to
and,
look it up, it's Pier 66.
Yeah.
I think the smallest boat in there is, you just can't imagine.
huge.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
anyhow, the gal said I could go under a bridge and Uber could catch
Yeah.
me there. This sounds really sketchy,
So we're
doesn't
caught.
it? So you're dinging me over at 7 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna climb up this random bridge because there isn't a dinghy dock. Climb up the ladder.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and
Yeah.
then I don't have to climb up.
Scutter
the bridge,
off to
and then
Uber.
walk off to my little.
But it's really close.
Place.
It's like 10-minute dinghy
Yeah.
ride. So, and so.
Right.
But this is a really nice anchorage. We have obviously sailed in the summer. It's absolutely unbelievably
to sail on
beautiful.
nice and
I could go
warm days.
swimming if I didn't mind 75, 76 degree water, but I do mind 75, 76 degree water. So, but you can probably tell from us that we are living the summer
Raccoon.
life. I got all kinds of sun.
From sunglasses.
But I think what we've learned, you learn as you do this. The boat is really, first of all, we're getting the boat more organized every time you come up with a new idea where to put something, it becomes more efficient, and we like that. The
And
kitchen.
as dad, I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. No, go ahead.
As Dad said, we're getting the shakedown done.
Exactly.
Which-
I mean, this was bound to happen. A buddy of mine who has done a lot of cruising, Caribbean, Grenada, all over, he says, you never make your first trip outside the United States, because you go outside the United States, like the Bahamas, you're liable not to find anybody repair stuff that's going to break. That is just the way it is. So he's right. So we've had... So far what we've done is the electrical system for the batteries and the house and the starter solenoid, put a new refrigerator in. That was something we did, as we owned the boat. Plumbing I did because I just wanted to while we had time. So a lot of things have been done. I've learned a lot. We have been frustrated because we don't like to be in marinas. We like to be anchored out, but mechanics don't come to you when you're anchored out. It's just not something that's going to happen. So,
Yeah. And in Pompano, we did find a lovely little street. It was
oh
about
yeah.
2.5 blocks to Pompano Beach.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Wendy, my cousin, she lived there. And so she
Well, that was one of her old
actually,
haunts.
yeah,
Actually,
that was, yeah. She directed us to this place that we were sitting at, this Irish little pub. That,
Minnesotans was sitting next to us.
Minnesotans were there.
Don't you know? Don't you know? So, but we survived the tension.
We're still here.
Sherry and I learn a lot about each other in those moments.
Yes.
But that's all part of it. And we're still laughing and smiling. And you get us back out on the water, it's almost like we forget it happened. So,
Right.
we just, we
Right.
love to be out on the water.
Yeah,
So anyway.
it's nice. And anchoring is so peaceful.
Yeah.
And we have some friends that are going to be in Lake Sylvia.
Yeah.
Joel is already here, and then
Yeah.
you'll see Karen and Skip
Yep.
tomorrow.
Yep.
I won't, but that'll
Hopefully
be
they
fun.
won't leave for the Bahamas until you get back.
Yeah.
But that's a weather
Yeah.
envelope, and they have to make that determination. We're not going to go this year. We just determined that we just didn't want to deal with the open enclosures and quarantines of COVID. So we're doing the Keys this year, and we'll do the Bahamas next year. And hopefully things will have calmed down. But, and I've never been to the Keys, and neither is Sherry. So, I mean, that's new for us. And
It'll be beautiful.
gosh, I mean, the Keys, geez. So, and I'm glad for them. It would be nice to go with them. They're great people. And I'll miss that opportunity. But, it is what it is. When you leave the dock and you meet people, your schedules aren't always going to blend. So.
Right.
So
And they'll
anyway.
probably go a little farther south to an area called No Name Harbor. That's where a lot of people
Yeah.
cross over. And it's
Yeah.
50 miles?
I think
to
you
the
said it was,
Bahamas?
it's just
Something like that.
it's a kind of a
Crazy to
12-hour
think
crossing
about,
depending
yeah.
on weather.
Right.
Things like that. I've been told. So, but Sherry's she's on a great job, man. She's taking the boat over during the day and handling bridges. And
I'm learning bridges.
yeah, she's
multitasking.
she's multitasking, and it just makes it so much more fun when you have a partner that can take the thing and you can not even think about what they're doing. And she's plotting, telling me where we ought to go the next day, and I plot the courses. And so, this partnership on the boat is blending together quite nicely. So,
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a great adventure.
yeah, it is a good adventure.
Yeah.
It is.
And I feel so blessed that at 60 years old, I can have an adventure like this.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I agree. Anything else you want to add there?
No, I don't think so.
All right.
No.
Well, I'm going to
I'll
miss you.
him while
She'll be
I'm
gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days.
5 days. I come back Wednesday.
But
When
I've
you
already-
pick me up at my random ladder.
Yeah, and I've already picked out some fishing spots. I've already picked out things to do, painting and things like that to do when there's just me here. And I'll make use of the time in Fort Lauderdale in the sun. Not so bad.
And I'm in 1 degree.
I think last night, last night they had a
God,
high
I
of
love
1.
my kids.
Yeah.
People look at me like I'm insane. Why are you doing that?
Yeah,
I
that's-
always say my body's cold, my heart's warm.
Yeah, so we didn't do this outside. It's beautiful, yet it's blowing about 25 knots.
Really blowing.
So you probably wouldn't have heard us. The anchorage is, all stirred up, and it's I
Yeah.
like it like that. But yeah, so we're settled in, and we're good. And when she gets back, we're going to determine our next stop, and
We're headed south.
head to the Keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So love you guys,
Love you.
and this is quite the adventure.
It is.
I love it though. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.